I'm like, y'all need to understand what Senku has done. My boy was out here making electricity again from nothing. From nothing. He found a way to cryofreeze a body with nothing that we have today to save the dude. So like, y'all need to understand that Senku is a dog when it comes to intelligence. And let me say this right now. DBZ Frieza is walking onto Naruto and waxing most of the verse. And everybody in Super.
All of the verse. Nobody understands
all
it.
of the verse.
Everybody in Super, guys.
The same
Everybody
thing
in
he did to
Super.
Planet Vegeta. Like,
Yeah.
He just blows it up. Like, what the
Yeah, and
fuck?
everybody in Super.
This is not an argument.
No. I just no, because I'm gonna say this. I just want to say this for Kobe because he's being ignorant. Everybody in Super is miles ahead of DBZ Frieza. Miles ahead. So yes.
Any more agendas, or we go right into the?
No, I got a few quick ones. First
I got
things
a
first,
short
I need
one.
y'all to respect my boy Senku. Like when y'all had Light Yaga, when I can't remember who shared it in the Discord saying that like Light Yagami, a whole bunch of people who are manipulative saying that they're smarter than Senku. I need y'all to go ahead and go watch Dr. Stone again. My boy restarted Civilization. Y'all need to understand, like Ty, we talked about it last night. Just because you're manipulative does not mean you're smarter than somebody. Senku is just the only person I put above Senku. Me and Santo, we talked about it yesterday. Me, Tyler, and Santo. The only person I put above Senku is Bulma. That's the only person so far.
Maybe.
And
That's
that's still like a maybe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all need to understand what Senku has done. My boy was out here making electricity again from nothing. From nothing. He found a way to cryofreeze a body with nothing that we have today to save the dude. So like, y'all need to understand that Senku is a dog when it comes to intelligence. The man can't fight to save his life, but you know when you restart a civilization, you can find somebody to put some hands on somebody. And second things up, because Kobe started this stuff in the Discord, and just because once again, just because Tien and Yamcha are bottom feeders in the DBZ verse, that does not mean that they're bottom feeders in the goddamn Narutoverse. When you're trying to say Neji is beating Yamcha, I'm sorry.
We don't gotta
I'm
entertain that.
like I'm sorry, Kobe. Now we're just capping. Like I had this with Lonnie's our boy Jones when he said if they have powers, Sakura's beating Yamcha. No, the fuck she's not.
I think no. He said if they don't have powers, he said
I
Sakura.
also
No.
Yeah, he
no,
said
they're
if
not.
I didn't say I agree. He
They're
said if it was just
not.
hand. He said if it was just hand to hand, like
and then he also said with powers too. He's like she got a near infinite. Like he's trying to see she got a healing factor. That does not matter. It does not matter. She's getting washed.
That healing factor. Yeah, they act like she's like a homunculus from Full Metal, where her head
she
comes out
getting
grows back. Like, that's not how that works. She gotta do the medical ninjutsu for wounds. She can't grow limbs back.
Yeah, she getting washed. Like
it's not RCT, y'all.
Yeah,
it's not it, bro.
No. That's not you, Smoke. This is my boy Jones because eventually he's gonna see this. Yo, Sakura get washed. You need people. Just the base, the weakest characters in the verse. What can they do, Ty? They can fly. They can shoot energy beams. They fight at supersonic speed. Nobody in Naruto, except for I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. Maybe 3 characters that I've heard y'all say consistently can even attempt to accomplish those little things. And let me say this right now: DBZ Frieza is walking onto Naruto and waxing most of the verse. And everybody in Super,
all of the verse. Nobody understands it.
Everybody in Super, guys.
The same thing he did to Planet Vegeta. Like
he just blows it up. Like what the?
Yeah, and everybody in Super.
This is not an argument. I'm not.
No. I just no because I'm gonna say that. I just want to say this for Kobe because he's being ignorant. Everybody in Super is miles ahead of DBZ Frieza. Miles ahead. So yes, Goten is walking in the Narutoverse and fucking people up. I'm sorry.
With ease.
Not only that, like we actually got statements. When Vegeta brother came, there was like these 2 villains, they're like Freeze level. Yeah, Goten Trust probably beat their ass.
They can fight him.
Like, yeah, they're just Freeze level.
Talking about?
Like
don't even let them fuse, Ty.
Literally,
if they let them fuse, they get trolled.
The adults, including Krillin, including Tien, all of this, they're like Freeze level. Like, I guess Goten and Trunks probably fight them, and they kick their ass. Like, bro, this is nasty, bro.
I know,
Yamcha
Lonnie, I
getting
know you
put in
don't
the
like it. I know
genjutsu.
you don't like it. If y'all can say genjutsus, all this stuff,
Genjutsu won't work on
it
them.
won't work. How
We've
are they even
seen-
catching the dude if they fight? First of all, they're fighting seriously. How you catching them? How you catching them to
But
genjutsu when they move so fast you can't see them?
We've seen characters like they don't. There's because it affects your senses. We know they don't use their actual senses. Like the fact that Yamcha and Cybermen are fighting and Gohan can't see it. Piccolo says because you're using your eyes. Like you can't use you literally have to sense their key to like that. Like using your senses in a battle is for lack of a better word, it's not effective. Essentially, it's not effective. You use your senses. You have to sense their key.
Like the Ginyu Force walking in there and styling on niggas. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro.
The
Yeah,
Ginyu Force, Gildo by himself. You was just saying
styling them
Gildo.
niggas.
yeah, it's not even a contest.
like,
But I will say what you said earlier about Senku. What is more valuable? That intelligence of like not only remembering things, but being innovative enough to create some advanced or from primitive to advanced technology, or being able to plan like hundreds of steps ahead and manipulate people's personalities to get a certain result. Which one? Which type of intelligence do you guys believe is more valuable?
I think Light is smart, right?
I
But
wasn't even using light as the barometer.
no, I got you. But I just want to use an example because I think Light's probably the best example we can probably think of.
If you watch
One,
Bungo Stray Dogs, then Lonnie knows what's up.
I think first of all, this nigga had like the fact that he has such an advantage and L figured it out like that, bro. Like L was like, okay,
He's the smartest detective in the
he's
world.
and he said, by the way, if I die, Light did it. By the way, like if I know it's you, I just can't. Like he had to prove supernatural forces existed.
And
Like and like literally, he was like, okay, I want to send a fake L on stage. Fake L dies. Okay, I know this person did this, this, and this. You've been doing these type of killings like after school. It's probably a child. It happened in this era. Like, okay, it's you. Like, I'm like, bro, Light is smart, but I fuck you with Gas intelligence.
Leon,
bro.
how is he smarter than Senku?
no,
How?
he's not.
How is Light smarter than Senku? How is Light smarter than Senku? You watch Dr. Stone. How is he smarter?
Before you guys go down to your
I don't
range,
know why he's crashing out over shit that just is objectively not true.
before you go down there, I want to shout out Theodore and Daizai. If we really y'all need to lock in because that Light can't touch these two. I'm just saying.
Also, Bulma clears. Bulma built a time machine in a post-apocalyptic society.
I was just about to say Bulma fixed a scouter from a different planet that she didn't even know anything about.
She can operate and work on a device that can sense magical ore from a different world. What are we doing, bro?
She built a translator for a language that she didn't know.
She saw a Namekian spaceship for the first time, which was broken down, fixed it, and got it ready for space travel, and then piloted it to the planet.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't know. She knows how to shrink matter and not have it break down. She made a business off of that.
She took Saiyan armor and made it better. When she got into the suits for the Five-Block Time Changer doing the Cell Saga, she transformed magical Saiyan armor and improved it. Literally,
she made Vegeta Super Saiyan 4.
Bro.
I think all of that
Super Saiyan 4.
I think all of that is very impressive, but that's why I raised the question in terms of what's more valuable. Because she's really good with technology, she's really good with tools. Would you rather be a genius in people or genius in tools and technology?
He's like, I think genius for people, bro.
You can be an idiot and still be a great manipulator. Like
I personally think
being
that
a genius in people is not. You can't be an idiot for that. But go ahead.
The question is, would you rather be an inventor or a genius in that aspect or a strategist? Because I don't see Light inventing anything, but he knows, he's like Lelouch, like he knows how to gauge people and plan or strategize ahead of time. So, I mean, I think that's the question. Would you prefer a inventor or a strategist?
Here's
You
my
know
thing,
what?
right?
Let me lay this up. This will be
So
a
now
TikTok.
now we're
Let me
counting.
lay this up real
Light
quick.
had a fucking book that he writes into that kills people, but now we want to talk about realism. All right, bro.
True.
Hold on.
All right, bro. Now we want to talk about realism.
That literally being a godly book was the only reason why L couldn't just bring him in right away. It's the only reason
For
why.
sure. L's smarter than him. But let me lay this up for a TikTok. This is or a clip, just a clip in general, because I do think this is a very interesting question to kind of go off what Santo said, because I think he framed it as simple as possible. Would you guys rather? All right. Let me see how I should ask this. What do you think is more valuable in terms of intelligence? Being an inventor genius like a Bulma, or being a top tier strategist, being able to manipulate people like Johan from Monster? Which type of intelligence is more important to you? Start off with Ty.
Which one? Which one's more important? I mean,
To you.
probably the inventing, like that aspect of it, because I feel like power manipulation is also can be contingent on how gullible or that it's some factors are outside of your control, right? I feel like inventions, you really get that off the muscle. Like it's about what you know, what you do. Like if someone can't be manipulated, then what is it? Like what you doing? You have to be able to. It relies on other people having to fall for manipulation. So I don't know. I'll probably go with the being an inventor.
Okay. Random.
Same here. I'm gonna be an inventor. Like, it's the most to me, in my opinion. I think it's the most versatile of the two in any situation. Because are we throwing, like, for instance, is Johan popping up on Namek and manipulating Frieza or some Namekians and doing that? No. Like, I think in more situations, manipulating Frieza. Oh, y'all
I
got
don't
it.
think I don't think Frieza's that hard to manipulate.
What?
For Johan,
Let's
I mean,
not.
what?
have we seen what Johan has done? Have we seen what Johan has done?
Bro, Johan
not get
can do
off
one thing
track.
Frieza don't
Let's
like.
not
He's
get off-
dead.
He's
He's
not get off
dead.
track.
Let's
Did
go
you
back.
The
watch
only reason
Monster?
Johan lives because he allows it.
I'm sorry, did you watch Random?
Come on. Let's not get off track.
Did he watch Monster?
All right. Let's get back on track. All right. Lonnie, what do you prefer?
It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. I'm assuming Random has never watched Monster, so he might not
The
know.
only time Frieza has ever been intimidated or
That's
manipulated by anybody.
That's not a yes. So
You
again,
have to be physically
I watch
stronger.
Monster.
You have to be.
I watch Monster, but we'll move on.
Okay. Thank you. Because Random again is talking about shit he don't know about. All right, but
No, don't do that shit to me. You know what?
Have you watched? Yes or no?
Yes,
have you
I
watched
have
Monster?
seen it. Yes, I have seen it. The
Watch the whole thing.
only people who can affect Frieza mentally are people who are stronger than him. If you're weaker than him, he does not give a fuck about you. What are we talking about?
I don't know who affected him mentally. I can't remember.
The only people who can have any effect on Frieza are people that are stronger than him.
Anyway, so
You're muted, Random.
W producer, let's go, Sato. Let's go.
No. Don't mute me and act
He
like what I'm
muted
saying
both
isn't
of you.
fucking dumb.
I'm trying to give Riddell an answer. I'm trying to give Riddell an answer. I'm
just
now you're
trying to
putting
get
red
back
shit
on
just because you don't like
track.
my fucking answer. Let's not do this shit.
No, but it's about staying on track. We're supposed to be
got
making
you,
a TikTok clip.
don't let him say I don't know shit I'm talking about when I've literally given him an answer.
I asked you 3 times, did you watch Monster? You just kept on talking. You didn't answer the question. I asked like 5 times.
Your question, bro. I answered your question.
This is why we can't
How
have
did
this
it? Okay, Lonnie, tell me how he manipulates.
How many times did I ask him?
Lonnie,
I'm
gonna say this and I'm gonna mute myself. Lonnie, I'll say this. I'm gonna mute myself.
How many times did I ask him?
No, Lonnie, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna mute myself. Tell me how he manipulates Frieza. Tell me how he manipulates Frieza, and I'll lay the fuck out. Tell me how he does it.
Let's do it.
If you let me finish my statement, if you let me finish my damn statement. Okay.
Oxcord is hilarious.
So, like
Oxcord is crazy.
Riddell's question was, "What is more important? What would you rather have?" I said, Well, my answer is it depends on like what you value and what depends on what you're trying to do. Now, in my opinion, anybody and everybody objectively can be manipulated in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter. There's always different vices, different perspectives, different things that you can angle manipulate. Manipulation isn't just straight up, oh, I'm gonna tell this person to do this or that. That's not how manipulation works. If he can appease the Frieza to or get Frieza to do something by doing something for him, that's manipulation. If I say, hey, I'll do this if you do this for me, that's manipulation. Manipulation is a lot more than just, oh, what does he do for Frieza? Because they're from two different verses, so that doesn't even make sense. But yeah, to me personally, as a villain, I would probably choose the people thing because I would probably manipulate inventors to do stuff for me. But that's just me.
W.
I appreciate you, Bobby. I know it's a dope fit.
Y'all making the editing.
Yeah, my point is that anybody and everybody can be manipulated. Like Frieza doesn't have anti-manipulation hacks, or that doesn't make sense.
There's just nothing for Johan to offer him that would even entice
yeah, of
him.
Course, yeah, well, I'm saying, but it's not like if Frieza, like for instance, say the Z-Bot, because it's an imaginary world where they're both in the same verse. So say the Z fighters didn't exist and Frieza came to Earth and he needed someone to like control the Earthlings while he's away. Johan could definitely manipulate himself into a situation where he's that leader while Frieza's away. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility.
DBZ is a weird one because manipulation, like I'm thinking, like manipulation is not a big thing they use.
Yeah, it's not a big thing in DBZ.
And then why are we being tied down to Johan having to manipulate Frieza?
But
I just named a name, to be honest,
yeah,
because I think
Johan doesn't have power, so I can't say like, oh yeah, he's gonna like just say. Well, I'm saying if there's a situation where someone can be manipulated, well, technically anyone can be manipulated in anything. In my opinion,
even a scenario
as a psych major, anybody can be manipulated.
Even the scenario presented
to some degree.
How is Frieza being manipulated by? Let's say even though Frieza would wipe out the planet and then sell it, he wouldn't even let Johan run it. He would because he sells planets, so it wouldn't be a thing of like, oh, let him run it while I'm away. He exterminate that they send Saiyans over to different planets to exterminate to sell. It's a business. He's a businessman. So I don't know what Johan like. What would he profit off of Johan running the planet? Like he gains nothing.
Well, they're from different verses, so I don't have an actual answer. But I'm saying like in terms of if there's like a conversation where like Johan needed something from Frieza, I feel like yeah, he can manipulate Frieza because I feel like he's smarter than Frieza.
When is Frieza ever giving someone something they needed? Like unless it benefited. Like only time he did that was when they needed for tournament of power, but he was going to get erased. So I'm trying to figure what scenario.
I'm saying if there's a situation where Frieza needed something from Johan, I'm pretty sure Johan can make.
What would it be?
They're from different verses, so it's like saying like, what could Goku do for Naruto? Like there's no answer.
Goku could train the nigga. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what are we talking about?
Goku could be his companion. Like Goku could have been his companion for sure. Like Naruto wanted friendship, and I think Goku could have been a friend to him. That's something Naruto actually cared about.
Yeah, Ty. Once again, my main statement for what I'm saying: the only people who have anybody who has ever intimidated Frieza, they've always.
Who said anything about intimidate?
Okay. Oh, my bad. Affect Frieza in any way have been people who are stronger than him. That's the only time we've seen it in the whole story are people who are stronger than him.
So you're telling me right now, Frieza has anti-manipulation hacks.
Show me in the story where somebody weaker than him has.
No, I'm asking you, so he can't be manipulated in any degree.
How does he do it? How does he do it? He's not talking.
I'm trying to ask you. You're saying Frieza is incapable of being manipulated on any level.
Yes, there's no evidence to it. There's no evidence.
Okay, I've never seen anyone manipulate.
Lonnie, I can give you the best example, and that was only because I can give you the best example, Lonnie. I can give you the best example. That was only because Frieza was humoring Nail when Nail was like, "Let's go fly over here to go fight," and eventually Frieza's like, "This is dumb. We're fighting right here." That's the only time in the story that I can remember where somebody weaker than him got him to do anything. That I can remember.
So it happened.
Wait, hold on.
That's not manipulation, Lonnie. Come on, bro.
Wait,
come on.
We can move on.
What do you mean we can move on? You're getting cooked right now. That's why you want to move on. Tell me how he does it. Tell me how Johan does it to Frieza. Tell me how he does it. Because talking to him is not the answer.
So is technology and inventing stuff the answer?
Give me Miles.
I guess
Oh,
Miles.
Miles got it. Miles got it. Miles got it. He won.
I ain't gonna lie to
He
you,
won.
Miles. You're him. Not gonna lie.
Facts.
Y'all are
That was
stupid.
tough. That was tough.
Nah,
That was
I'd
tough.
rather have
All
Yeah.
right, that is the perfect way to end that conversation. With that said, $2 super chat from Joshua Bailey. He said, "What about Urahara?" I'm not exactly sure. We should have read this earlier. What you're referring to?
He's like
But
an inventor.
Urahara is very smart. I think.
He's an inventor.
He's an inventor.
Just for the
yeah.
clip, let me just give mine real quick. I'm gonna pick the strategist as well. I just think when it comes to being an inventor and designing things, you need resources. You need people to gather those resources. Whereas with a strategist, it all comes from you. You're less reliant on a team or other people. It's just the easiest method to It's the easiest method to use your intelligence because it's not relying on any tool or anything like that.
For real.
Bro, Gabe is funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to figure out who had better rivalry between Naruto and Sasuke or Lonnie and Random. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to answer my question.
Also, shout out Lewis. He said, "I'm sending one for no reason."
Real.
Hey, real. Send more for no reason. Facts. We're here, man. And also shout out Creative Bobby being a member for 4 months. He's a gangsta. Shout out Bobby, my boy. For me, I'm gonna say strategist too. That also kind of coincides. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But strategy, I think, is very valuable. And understanding people is extremely valuable to get things we want. Because at the end of the day, sometimes you just don't have the resources, like you said.
Oh shit! I just thought of a fucking way.
No, we're
Oh god,
We good.
I'll bring it up
good,
after stream. I'll bring it up after
I would say,
stream.
All
It's
right.
like, it's the simplest thing ever too.
No, we good. Let's move over to the main topic, Santo. Let's do it.